stuff. Katie plays stuff.
Hey, I'm Katie, and this is Katie Plays Stuff, where I play stuff for you, and today we're getting back to the next part of Killer Frequency. Alright guys, it has been about a week since I played this game last. I did have to go back and rewatch a little bit of my last video for a refresher. So if I forget anything in this video, if there's any names that I forget, it's just because I haven't played for a week. I wanted to record this so bad, but I live with my brother, as most of you know, and he has had friends over every single night this week, I'm pretty sure. And I have had no time by myself. I have not had a quiet apartment, so I can't record if it's not quiet. So this is my first time able to do that. I am so excited to jump right back into this mystery today. I still think that Dawn, the mystery caller, is the Whistle Man. I've seen some comments from you guys down below thinking that my thoughts are pretty spot on and I could be right. Some comments saying that, you know, Dawn can't be the Whistling Man because the Whistling Man is a man. So I guess I don't know for sure, but I'm still going to say my gut feeling, which has proved me wrong before, but my gut feeling is saying that the Whistling Man is Dawn, the mystery caller, and is also Peggy's sister. I do still have some thoughts about Peggy. I feel like I was kind of rude to her in the last one. I feel like maybe she doesn't know that her sister is the Whistling Man. Maybe she is a good guy. You know, we don't know. But I do think she's going to die or get into some serious peril in this video. I'm going to try to finish the game today, and I feel like something is going to happen where we go back upstairs and Peggy is missing. I can just feel it. I know it. But yeah, let's get right back into this. And here we are, back in the basement. Okay, we are back. I do not remember what those audio tapes said, so I might have to go back and re-listen to those. I know if you just came from the last video, you just heard them, but you're gonna hear them again, folks. Can I listen to the first one again? I don't even know where that is. Is it in the tape player? George Barrow.
1968. That's when this all began for me. Follow the maps. Find the tapes. I'll be waiting.
Okay. So, these are tapes from Clive. I know, we already know this because I listened to these in the last video, but just as a refresher, these are tapes from Clive, the janitor, who is trying to, I guess, investigate the death of George Barrow. So let's keep going. This is the booklet that I need for the security alarm for the roller rink, I believe. And this was a delivery note saying the supervisor was C. Atkins. There's an order number, and it says that this client opted for manual installation at the KFAM radio station. So we do have this, we do have the security system here, but the client opted to install it himself. Was that Clive? I don't know. So I might need this too. I'm gonna put this over here. And let's go back into the creepy basement. There's still more to do. What are you talking about?
Do you think you found everything, Forrest?
No.
I think there's gotta be more down here. I need to find all the tapes.
You think so? How much did Clive hide down there?
Okay, so now I can go in. Okay, I just had to talk to her one more time. So I guess we missed a tape or something. I thought I had found them all. But let's just replay them all again.
Time of autopsy
here.
is 7 a.m. Cause of death is asphyxiation from drowning. The degree of rigor mortis indicates that the subject has been deceased for 5 hours. That puts the time of death...
Okay. So it says that I guess we're speaking about George Barrow. Says that he drowned and he's been dead for 5 hours and we don't know the time of death. Alright, so this picture I found looks like there's some journal pages and then there's a tape player. Journal pages or something? I don't know. which is right here.
Small lacerations to arms, legs, and face, typically obtained by running through foliage. Severe blistering to the feet, as though the deceased had been running without stopping.
Okay, so George Barrow drowned, I guess, but also has blisters on his feet because he was being chased by something and running away. Okay, what is this? Ooh.
This looks useful.
Useful. Police Department, Town of Gallows Creek. Sheriff J. Matthews. Miss Sandra Sharp. Why does that sound familiar? Sandra Sharp. Oh, I can't remember! Received a telephone call. At 4 a.m., a call was received from a jogger, a Miss Sandra Sharp, reporting that a body had been found washed up in the reservoir. I drove out to investigate and was able to identify the body at the scene as that of George Barrow. I contacted the coroner's office and then the boy's parents. They informed me that they had not seen him since 7 p.m. on the 2nd. Okay, and he was found on the 3rd. Okay, and it says not cleared, is what it says. Alright, let's keep going. I'm gonna bring this with me. Let's look for another one. So he was running, and then he drowned, apparently. Here we are.
Preliminary toxicology results shows no signs of inebriation. However, a high amount of cortisol was found, indicating elevated levels of stress in the immediate moments before death.
Well, yeah, I mean, if you're about to die, you're probably pretty stressed out, man. Okay, thing with a fan on it. Right here.
Additionally, there appears to be a post-mortem injury to the arm. It looks like it was trapped in a car door.
Okay. So... Okay. I don't think I... Did I listen to this one in the last one? Maybe I just didn't register. His arm was caught in a car door. What the fuck is that noise? But he's running, right? So he's being chased. He said he drowned. He was found in the water. But how did his arm get trapped in a car door? Was it because he died somewhere else and they put his body into a car and then moved him to the water and where they disposed of the body? But it did say his death was from drowning. That's what they put down. But are we sure it was from drowning and he didn't die ahead of time? I don't know. Okay, have I found everything yet? Because I've definitely been over here.
If you're listening to this, then I'm probably dead. I'm a man who likes to stay informed. I've got subscriptions to newspapers all over the country. A few weeks ago, I noticed headlines cropping up in those papers, one after the other. Each headline about a murder. Each murder, the death of someone I knew almost 20 years ago. And each one drawing closer to Gallows Creek. Drawing closer to the anniversary. None of us are innocent, but I don't think we deserve killing. All I hope now is that I can save some folk from the worst that I can. I don't know. Do something to make up for what I did back then, I guess. I didn't kill anyone, mind you, but that's past mattering. Now, there's more I could say, that I should say, but my employer made it clear that my family would pay a high price if I ever spoke out. So, hopefully I've said enough for you
Okay. People from his past are dying. He's trying to solve the mystery. He did something in his past that his employer made him do. And he's paying the price for it, basically. And he wants to come clean, but he can't, because he can't say anything. And I think he moved the body. I think he is involved. That's why there's all these tapes down here. He moved George Barrow's body into the water. I think he died somewhere else, and this guy, Clive, was hired to cover it up. Why he's a janitor now, I have no idea. But... and that's why he's leaving all these tapes. He's trying to save these people that are getting murdered now by the Whistling Man because he wants to make up for what he did. That's what I think is going on. Oh, here we are. This is the one I missed. And then that's the desk I was just looking at, right? Okay. Hold on, put that down. What does that say?
Now this has to be important.
I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia. Virginia. Okay, that's the lady on the phone that had said, I didn't talk. Clive, I didn't talk. Okay. The deceased is a Caucasian male, age 18. The cause of death is established to be drowning, as shown by the signs of asphyxiation. Abrasions were found on the knuckles, likely from getting into fights in the past. Matches with known history of the deceased being aggressive. No other injuries were observed, and from the coroner's opinion, there is no evidence of foul play. Additionally, the preliminary toxicology report indicates the deceased had a high level of alcohol in their blood. It is of the coroner's opinion that the deceased went swimming while intoxicated, resulting in his drowning. But didn't we hear that the toxicology report wasn't that clean? But he had high levels of cortisol? Didn't something else say that? Okay. And let's see. George Barrow at the top. Printed name of County Medical Examiner Virginia Sullivan. Virginia, the lady from the phone, was the coroner. And she put out this fake report about how he had high levels of alcohol in his system and he definitely drowned. But he didn't, and she knew it. And that's why it says, I'm so sorry I made you do this, Virginia. Oh my god, this makes sense. Wow.
It is the coroner's opinion that the subject likely feared for his life and was chased, resulting in a fall from a height into a body of water, where he hit his head, was knocked out, and drowned. Following that, he was moved.
Dr. Sullivan, we need to have a talk. Is that recording? Shut it off.
Interesting. Interesting. So she had to put out a fake report. Am I still crouched? Yeah. She had to put out a fake report against, you know, what her job entails, and she was forced to say that it was an accidental drowning when it was not. And I wonder why. Like, who's on the side of the Whistling Man? Or whoever did this. What do you got to say about this?
What have you found, Forrest?
A lot.
There's also a tape about a toxicology report. There were no signs of drinking or that he was on anything.
Uh-huh.
What? But everyone said he went swimming drunk and drowned. It was in the newspaper and everything.
I found a written autopsy report.
What does it say?
According to that, it's just like you said at the start. George drowned after getting drunk. Said he liked to fight, too.
But that contradicts the tape.
I know. And I think I know why. There's a note with the report that says, I'm sorry I made you do this, Virginia.
If it was on the autopsy report, then Virginia must be our coroner. Wait, the caller from earlier, when we had to call the takeout restaurants, wasn't her name Virginia?
Yeah, get with it, Peggy.
We need to call her back once we finish down here. It looks like she might know something about what's going on. I found a police report. Mentions a friend from earlier, Sandra Sharp.
Sandra. The jazz runner?
That's right.
Oh, yeah.
She found George's body washed up at the reservoir.
reservoir?
Yeah? What's strange about that?
George got cuts from running through foliage, right? But there's no forest around there. Also, how did it wash up at the reservoir?
What do you mean?
Reservoirs don't have tides.
But that's what the police report said.
It's not possible, though. I did a school project on reservoirs and got an A. But, yeah, not important right now.
You
The
nerd.
important thing is that it doesn't make sense.
What are you suggesting then? That the body was originally found somewhere other than what the report suggests.
Yes,
That
yes.
the sheriff tried to cover it up, but accidentally let something slip?
Something like that. I think.
Well, Sheriff Matthews wrote the report. If he hadn't been eviscerated, we could have asked him.
True. But Sandra is still alive? Once we're done down here, we should give her a call.
In another tape, the coroner comes to the same conclusion as I did. George was running from something.
Maybe an animal?
Maybe, but then there's this next bit, where the coroner thinks he was moved post-death.
Moved the body? How weird.
I was right.
At the end of the tape, someone burst in and demanded Virginia stop recording. I think it was Clive.
This is starting to make sense now. This is a conspiracy to cover up what happened to George.
Yeah.
Do you think you found everything?
I think so.
Forrest, what's going on here?
Oh, cover up.
Someone wanted that boy's death to seem like an accident,
Why?
and they hired Clive to make it look that way.
Come back upstairs when you're ready. We need to figure out our next step.
Oh, shit. Wait, I need that. No, I needed the
God,
paperwork.
you're back, Forrest. I've been running out of stuff to pad our airtime with.
I needed that paperwork on the floor, which means now I gotta go all the way back down and get it. But anyway, this makes so much sense now. Why the sheriff was killed in the beginning of the game. They were trying to get rid of him because he knows something. He knows about the cover-up. Why was Sandra Sharp targeted? The jazz runner. I think we saved her. I think. Because she's the one that found the body in the reservoir. Which shouldn't make sense because reservoirs don't have tides. Why was Virginia pursued? Because she knows that Clive covered it up. And she was the coroner. So all of the people from the past are now getting chased down, which makes so much sense. So we gotta be safe, right? Because what does Forrest Nash have to do with any of this? Right? Right.
Peggy, you work in radio.
Forrest, I'm stressed. I mean, really. How are we supposed to keep a show going with all this happening?
Forget the show. Let's go home. It's our job. Beats me.
Beats me. But we gotta do it, and we're going to.
You're right. So, what's the plan now?
I think we should call Virginia back.
Mm-hmm.
All right, I'll get her on the line.
All right.
Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
Also, over here, I got somebody killed. I think I got Chuck, what's his name? Chuck something killed? Chuck Brody. Because I got this whole thing
When
wrong.
you're ready, shut the music off.
Which really bothered me. And, so Chuck Brody, how is he involved in all this? I can't figure that out. Why are they targeting Chuck Brody?
Okay, Forrest, shut the music off.
I don't know. Okay, hold on. What is this music?
Hello again, Gallows Creek. This is Forrest Nash. We're circling closer to the truth behind tonight's events. To this end, we're calling back one of our earlier callers, Virginia
Let's
Sullivan.
hope she's still alive.
Fredman Plunker here. Who's this? Is it you? Goose.
Plunker, hey, it's the Radio Man, Forrest Nash.
Radio Man? What's up?
Why is he still there?
Solving mysteries, saving lives. The huge.
Right on.
Plunker, what are you doing at Virginia's house?
She asked if we could stay to keep an eye out for that whistling turd. So we're hanging out, bro.
Well, that's big of you, Plunker.
No, it's nothing.
Can I speak to Virginia?
Sure thing, Radio Man. I'll just go get her.
Who is this?
Hey, Virginia, it's Forrest. I'm glad you're still okay.
Oh, Forrest. Sorry, I'm still jumpy.
Don't be sorry. We need to talk.
Sorry to hear that, but listen, hey, we need to talk.
What about?
We're calling because we think you can help us understand why this is happening tonight.
Me? What would I know?
Any guesses? Clive.
Does the name Clive mean anything to you?
Clive? No. I don't know that
You
name.
liar.
What are you asking about this for?
You mentioned that name earlier when you called us the first time.
I don't know what I said then. I was petrified, Forrest.
Well, if you're petrified, would Clive be a word that comes out of your mouth? Anyway.
Clive's the janitor at our station, and we know you spoke to him in the past.
Forrest, please. You don't know what you're doing. He'll come for me.
Virginia, it's okay. Clive won't be coming after you.
We think Clive's dead.
Dead? But isn't he? He's the whistling man.
She thinks he's the whistling man. Oh, get in the loop, sweetie. It's a girl. It's a girl. We thought so too. We have evidence.
We found evidence to the contrary.
But
It's true.
And we found your autopsy reports for George Barrow.
how? I saw him destroy them.
Well, he didn't. I don't know if he kept them or made copies or what, but we found them. And we know it's related to what's happening tonight, which is why we called you. Why did you write a false report?
All right. One day, I came into work to find a boy on my slab. And as I finished the autopsy, this man, Clive, he just burst in.
I heard.
And he started making demands to give over the reports, to falsify what I found. Of course I said no. But, well, when someone wants to make you do something, they can use the carrot or the stick.
What?
For me, he used both.
Ew.
You see, my sister is sick. She has a chronic condition that's never going away. It's expensive to treat, and it was getting to where I couldn't afford it. And Clive promised me that his employer would pay for my sister's treatment if I did what he said.
Well, did
and
he?
that if I ever spoke about this, he'd beat me to within an inch of my life.
That sounds
I don't
trustworthy.
know why he had me do it, but my sister needed me. You have to understand. She needed me.
We understand.
Peggy. What did your sister do? Are you covering for her? Speak for yourself, Peggy.
I don't. You helped cover up the death of a child.
Yeah.
Forrest!
But he threatened me. And my sister...
You abused your power to help yourself.
Oh, shit.
Oh, God.
Aww.
Forrest, that wasn't necessary.
Sorry.
It needed to be said.
It's true. It's true. But also,
So...
if it was my brother, like, would I have done that? Would I cover up a crime for my brother? I'm not gonna tell you, because that would implicate me, just in case.
Virginia is tied up in all of this.
Clive threatened her to keep quiet about George's death. But for who? Why cover up these details?
Okay, can I just take back what I said, because now I'm overthinking, and if my brother, God forbid, becomes a murderer someday, I'm not gonna cover it up. If I find out, I'm going to the police, okay? He going to jail, just so everybody knows. Because what if this video comes back to bite me in the ass someday and my brother is a secret murderer? What if he's the whistling man? Why am I yapping so much today?
Well, we know Sandra was involved in George's death. Do you want to call her?
I do.
Alright, but before we go asking questions, I think we should know what we want to ask. Is that fair?
Yeah, we need to ask her about finding the body. She was the one who discovered it, but something just doesn't add up.
100%. She knows more than she's saying.
I wonder what she's hiding.
We'll hopefully find out soon. Anyway, just be careful when you're talking to her. Don't push too hard. We don't want her to hang up.
I'll be careful.
Oh,
All right,
shit.
calling her now. Hopefully she's at her jazz studio.
Let me save the game, just in case something really, really bad happens. I'm nervous.
Aha! Forrest, you're through.
Hello, this is Sandra at Jazz Pizzazz Jazz Studio. Who is this?
Hello again, Sandra! It's Forrest Nash of 189.16, The Scream. And you're live on air.
Oh, I always thought folks called into a radio show, not the other way around. How jazzy. What can I do for you?
Well, we're trying to understand what's behind the attacks tonight. We had a few questions.
Why, Forrest, of course. Heck, after the way you saved my life,
True.
I'd say yes to just about anything you
Very
asked.
true, you owe me. Why were you targeted? That sounds nice. Yeah.
Really? Well, that sounds nice. I might just call you back tomorrow then, too.
You got my number. But what about tonight? Is there anything you want to talk about right now?
Yeah, what
Remember
are you
why
wearing?
we called, Forrest.
Of course. Do you know why the Whistling Man might have targeted you?
Ha! As far as I could tell, he was just a knife-wielding psycho with superhuman cardio. He'd have chased after anybody.
Right. Well, we think he might be chasing specific people. People who know about the death of a boy named George.
Oh, I don't know anything about that. Sorry.
You found the body.
Sandra, we know you found George's body. We have the police report.
I don't know what you mean.
Oh, God. It's okay. Don't worry. We're all friends here.
It's okay, Sandra. We know.
You do? You know about?
Yes. Of course.
This studio is my life. After I found the body in the river, I couldn't lose my studio. Do you understand?
In the river? I thought it was in the reservoir. Am I just mixing things up?
Sure. I understand.
When the rent just kept going up, he said he'd stop if I just needed to keep quiet. And everything would be okay.
Of course. But who was he? That's low. Should I say of course, or who was he? I want to know who it was, obviously.
Of course. We understand.
I mean, it's not like I killed him. What was the harm in saying I found him in the reservoir instead of the river?
Interesting. Okay, she did find him in the river. I'm sorry, I keep stopping.
Right? Right? I'm sorry. I can't do this.
And she's gone. I
Sorry.
don't think that could have gone any better. You truly did great,
Oh,
Forrest.
thanks.
Well, folks, if anyone out there has any thoughts on what's going on tonight, please call in.
That's good timing.
But
We've got a
listen to
call
this
waiting
song.
Just a second.
Oh, hold on. What is this? Not Long Ride Home. I want this one. Ooh, Eye of the Tiger. It's the thrill of the fight.
We have a call waiting.
In a second.
The winner takes all. It's the thrill of one more kill.
Welcome to 189.16, The Scream, with me, your host, Forrest Nash.
Hi, Forrest. I know this is really out of the blue with everything happening tonight, but I wondered if you could send a special birthday message to my uncle.
Sure, why not?
You know what? I'd welcome a change of pace. I'd be glad to.
Thank you, Forrest. He's my Uncle Ronnie. His first name's Peter, but he never liked his name. But since he always had salt and pepper hair, even as a kid, can you believe it? Folks always called him Pepper.
Thanks for the history lesson. Is there anything besides happy birthday you would like to say to Mr. Pepper? Oh my god damn it!
Yes! Tell him he can get the best birthday deals and party packages here at Ponty's Pizza. Starting at just...
You son of a bitch! Stop calling us!
Sorry, Forrest.
Oh, I'm teared up.
Let's just move on. We've already got another caller on the line.
Ponty is slowly becoming my favorite. That was funny. Okay.
This is 189.16, The Scream. I'm Forrest Nash, You're on the air, caller. Caller.
Ew.
Ponty.
Ponty's pizza always delivers! Come rain or sleet or whistling man, we'll be there!
Forrest? Forrest? Are you okay?
I think I'm actually crying now.
Forrest?
I hope the whistling man gets in with his own pizza slicer.
Aw, don't
Jesus,
say that.
Forrest?
Sorry.
Ooh.
That was too much.
It's okay. It's been a high-stress night. Don't worry
Oh
about
my
him
God.
anymore, okay? Not for tonight, anyway. I think he's spent for now. We've got another call, whenever you're ready.
Oh my god, if it's Ponty again, that'd throw me over the edge. Oh, I need to just wipe my eyes for a second. That was funny. I love some good stupid humor. Like, stupid
Hey,
humor
Big
is
Shot,
my
hit
favorite.
the button and take the call.
Hey, Big Shot, why don't you get it? Stupid humor, my favorite. Oh my god, South Park has been one of my favorite shows since I was little. I think it's hilarious, and I thought that was really funny. Okay, anyway.
Folks, don't spend your money at Ponty's Pizza. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Moving along, I'd like to welcome another caller to 189.16 The Scream. With me, Forrest Nash. Who, may I say, is calling?
Well, hello again, Forrest.
Don. Don? We played your song, Long Ride Home. Did you hear it? Can you tell us?
Never mind that now. First, I'm calling because I need your help.
Excuse me? Are you in danger?
Are you in danger?
I sure am.
Do you mean
Yes, he's after me now.
you?
Sure he is.
I think so. He must have heard me on the radio helping you.
Yeah, I bet.
Right. Okay. Tell us everything.
I was out following a lead, trying to work out who would be next, after Chuck.
And what happened?
And I started to feel like I was being followed. I came back to my apartment building, but this newfangled security system has me locked out. I need you to help me get inside.
Wait a second. She needs help with her security system to get inside. Now, is it to kill somebody? Is she trying to sneak into someone's house with their security code and we have to help her kill somebody? Because I'm telling you, this is the Whistling Man. I'm dying on that hill. Forrest Nash may die tonight, okay? What?
Don't you have a key to get in?
Yeah.
Only for the apartment door. The front gate requires an entry code. The future is electronic, I guess. I need that code to get inside.
Which apartment block do you live in? Maybe one of our listeners lives there too.
It's the new Woodside apartment building between the town hall and the trailer park. But I doubt any of your listeners live there. I don't have many neighbors.
Sounds like a prime piece of real estate.
Is that a train? I have to keep pausing because they're talking so much. I just want to get my thoughts out. If that's a train, whose dog knows how to make train noises? Roller Ricky.
Sound really carries at night. Shit.
Noise part of town, not a dog person? Neighbor's dog?
Is that a neighbor's dog?
Yes, it is. Boy, I wish he'd muzzle that thing and... Oh. And now he's blasting David Scopo out of his window.
Oh my god.
I can't get any... The Whistling Man. He's coming down the street.
Oh my god, I know what's going on.
Forrest, please. I need your help. I need the code for that security system.
No.
Or I'm gonna die.
No. She's not trying to get into her apartment. She's trying to get into the roller rink right now. That's why she heard a train noise and a dog barking. It's the dog making the train noise. If we help her get into this building, she's going to kill Roller Ricky. That's what I think. I'm gonna save it again, only because I want to kind of see how each thing pans out, in case I'm wrong, but I think that's what it is.
What's the name of the security system?
There's a sticker on the box. It says Starling Security 4000. There's a keypad, and it looks like it wants a 6-digit number.
Starling, huh?
Starling Security 4000, huh?
That's right. Very newly installed. I need the key code before the Whistling Man gets me.
Yeah, of course. Don't worry, Di.
Thank you, Forrest. I knew I could count on you. I'll sit out of sight. Call me back soon.
No.
All right, folks. Here's a little tune for you all to enjoy while I try to break Dawn into her apartment. Coming up for your listening pleasure, it's Caged Tiger with their single, One Last Goodbye.
The winner takes all.
You were pretty quiet there, Peggy.
Forrest, was it just me, or was there something
off?
It wasn't just you. Something was weird about that.
Yeah. Well, tell you what, we have a Starling 4000 or whatever here at KFAM. Clive bought one for the station. Maybe we can find something to help. Well, I'm not sure who, but to help someone.
Where's the roller rink? Can we call back Roller Ricky?
Okay, so she's locked out of the Woodside Apartments, and somewhere, Clive probably has the papers for the Starling 4000.
How do I do this, guys? Is the game gonna want me to give her the correct code to get in? Do I give her the wrong code? I am actually... Wait. Is this the way to go down? I think it was this way. Right? Stairs or something? Yes, okay. Yeah, so I'm like really stumped on what to do right now. Is it this door? Oh, okay. Okay. Where? Right here.
Starling 4000. User manual. Ah, these codes should come in handy. Order delivery form. Starling must have left this by accident.
Let me see this.
The system's not even installed at Woodside.
Uh-huh. But it was installed at Roller Ricky's roller rink. Okay. Let me see. Let me look at this before I go up. We got access codes, maintenance call code, alarm test, warning this will set off security measures, set off all security measures, alarm test deactivation code, entry code. So there is a code to get her into the building. There's also a code to set off the alarm. Our state-of-the-art security system uses a 6-digit code system. Simply enter the code into the keypad and feel a total peace of mind. The Starling Security System 4000 comes with a range of features. The default codes for these features are listed below. Please change these codes immediately to prevent unwanted entry. Okay, important down here. When entering codes and commands, sequential key depressions must be made within 4 to 5 seconds of one another. If 4 to 5 seconds elapse without a key depression, the entry will be aborted and must be repeated from its beginning. Okay, so I have to keep telling her the numbers quickly. Be sure to observe this precaution when performing any of the procedures in this manual. If you make a mistake while entering a security code, stop and press star and then start over. If you stop in the middle while entering a code, then immediately start the entry over. An erroneous code might be entered. I'm gonna have to save this before we actually choose anything, because I don't want to fuck this up. Not that I'm gonna reload, but we don't know, so okay. Alright, what do we have? Maintenance call. I don't know what that means. Does it call a maintenance person to help? Alarm test. This will set off all the security measures. I think that's what I gotta do. Alarm test deactivation. Entry. 191519. I think that's it.
Welcome back, Forrest. Find anything?
The Starling 4000 security manual. It's out a bunch of codes.
Good. And did you find anything else?
I saw a list of everyone else who bought the Starling 4000. Know who was on there?
Oh my god. Roller Ricky! Do you think we should give him a call? Is that crazy? I don't know what you'd say, but...
Yep, you beat me to it, Peg.
That might be a good idea.
Okay, one moment. I got the number here. Patching you through.
Get out of there.
Shit.
He probably can't hear it over the music.
Oh.
Forrest, I don't know about this. This is super weird.
Just put me through to Don. I'll take care of this one way or another.
Okay, if you say so.
Okay, so the game kind of tells you. It kind of says, like, this is suspicious. We shouldn't give her the entry code. I mean, that's kind of stupid. Like, I wish the game was, like, maybe Forrest was a little bit more, like, you know, like, didn't know what was going on, just kind of aloof about it, and... Yeah, I think it's just kind of too on the nose, which kind of sucks.
Line 1, whenever you're ready.
Let's do this.
Don, are you there? This is Forrest Nash from 189.16, The Stream.
Oh, thank God you're back. I'm so afraid.
Sure.
What's the code to the gate?
Give the alarm test activation.
The code is 191519.
Thank you, Forrest. Son of a bitch. Ah!
There she is. She's the whistling man.
Is she?
We caught our guy. Girl.
Yeah, stay out! Nobody disrespects the sanctity of the ring. Don't ever come back here again.
Yeah.
I'm calling the cops.
They're dead.
Thank God.
Hello? Is someone there?
Ricky, get back inside and turn on the radio. Whoever that was, she was trying to break into the ring.
She? Forrest, man, you got no idea. That was him. That was the whistling man.
I
Well,
told
just
you.
enough time to get my rifle. I don't like hurting folk, but I can't let anything happen to Maxie. He's my best friend, you know?
Yep.
Listen, man, I'm heading back inside. Gonna barricade that window. My man, thank you. You and Peggy can skate for free whenever you want, forever. That's a done deal.
Thanks, Ricky. Can't wait.
You got it. Talk to you soon.
Okay, Gallows Creek.
Roller
Here's
Ricky
the music
survived.
While we process what just happened.
Same song again, because I like it.
So, the whistling man is a woman?
Was I right or was I right? I said this 2 fucking videos ago. Or was it just the last video? I said this 1 video ago. I had my suspicions. I worked it out a while ago, let's be honest.
Yeah, I worked it out a while ago.
Yeah, sure, Forrest. You just never mentioned it. She called up. You spoke to her multiple times.
I know. I thought she was just a regular Gallows Creek Strange. I knew she wasn't right.
I knew she wasn't right.
Is that right, Sherlock? Why do you think she requested that song?
I think it has to do with you, Peg. Do you have any sisters who like a certain song?
To get me outside?
Maybe, but how? She didn't know the song was outside to start with.
Maybe she
That's
did.
right. She never actually attacked me out there.
So? What now?
I guess I should make an announcement.
The only reason I think that this song is significant is I still think Peggy's her sister. Maybe I'm wrong, but I wasn't wrong about the last thing. I think she said, didn't she say like her dad died in a car accident or something? I don't know. Maybe that was the song playing on the car radio when her dad died. I don't know, but I think it's significant.
We do have new info.
Okay, kill the music and you can make the announcement.
Okay, hold on.
Okay, you're live in 3, 2,
Hey folks, this is Forrest Nash here. I hope you're all safely locked inside. For those of you listening to that last call, you might be wondering what to make of it all. Here's our take. We now believe the killer is actually a woman. One who might manipulate you into letting her in before she attacks you.
We're neighbors. Look out for each other. I'm sad to say, but it's time to trust no one. I don't know.
We're neighbors. Look out for each other and stay safe.
Except for women.
The killer was calling themselves Dawn.
This could be a fake name. Do not trust anyone called Dawn.
This could be a fake name. If anyone needs help or you have info on the killer, please call in. You folks have my new number, right? It's 911.
Wow.
Hopefully, our next caller can help shed some light on our killer.
Hey, we had a call come in.
Okay, folks, time to take a call.
It's gonna be Dawn. Pissed off.
This is Forrest Nash, and you're listening.
Please help me.
Oh.
My name is Casey Moore. I'm at 25 Nancy Drive. My best friend's been stabbed. He's bleeding everywhere.
Oh,
I don't know
shit.
what to do. Please help me.
Oh my god, what happened? Breathe. Is he still breathing? Is he okay?
Is he still breathing?
Yeah, but he's bleeding out fast. I really need help. Please.
Take a breath.
We'd been out at the reservoir. We were heading back to his place when we heard this whistling all of a sudden. He just started freaking out. He screamed at me, told me to hide. I'd never seen him like that, and I just panicked and ran and hid in a bush.
Oh no. Forrest.
Then what happened?
He went up the road and talked to someone. I couldn't really hear or see anything. It sounded like he might have known the person.
Uh-oh.
And they just stabbed him.
Was it a woman? Was it the whistling man?
Casey, was he talking to a woman?
I don't know.
Ah!
They had a mask and wore all black. That's
Okay,
all I know.
okay.
Please, we need help here.
I'll get you help, but I need to know. Where did the masked person go?
Nancy Street?
They left him to bleed out. I waited until they were gone.
Nancy Drive right
then
here.
Dragged him into the garage and called 911.
Wait, why didn't she make sure he was dead?
I don't know. I think I heard them say something like, "It's not so funny now, is it?" before they left, but please, he needs to get to the hospital. I can't drive, so we need an ambulance.
Forrest, the ambulance was destroyed in the explosion at the gas station. You should get all the info you can.
Okay, Nancy Drive, though, is right here. We're right here, folks. The whistling man's coming for us, by the way. What's your friend's name? Where's he hurt?
Can you tell us where your friend was stabbed?
They stabbed him in the stomach, and then stabbed him again in his leg when he was on the ground, and it's... Oh, the knife is still there in his leg.
What's your friend's name, Casey?
It's Jason Parker.
We'll be right back. Peggy, patch us through to the hospital.
On it. Phoning St. Gabriel's now. Switch to line 2.
Okay, hold on.
Hello, St. Gabriel's Hospital. How can I help you?
Hi.
Hi, this is Forrest Nash from 189.16. We have a stab victim at 25 Nancy Drive named Jason Parker. He's been stabbed in the stomach and the leg. He's bleeding heavily.
Oh, God, I'm sorry. But the ambulance is... well, you know.
Fuck.
I know, but please, we need something or he's going to die.
Forrest, listen, you're going to have to get him here. We need to see him, and we can't get there ourselves right now.
We don't have any way to drive him right now. And even if we did, he's bleeding out fast.
All right, listen. We need to buy him time to get here. That means stopping the blood first, and then finding someone to stabilize him.
Okay.
To stabilize him, you really need someone with first aid training. Do either of you have any?
No!
Me neither.
Damn it. I'm really sorry about this, but I have other patients who can't wait. All I can do is talk you through the procedure as quick as I can.
It's the
and leave
hospital.
the rest to you. You think you can handle that?
Where's the hospital? Hold on. You can handle
Hit me. I'm sure we can handle it.
Okay, from the top. If he's bleeding out, then you need to get him comfortable and try to stem the bleeding. Lay him down. Apply continuous pressure directly to the affected areas. When the bleeding slows, get a clean cloth of some kind and hold it over the wounds.
Okay.
Get them comfortable. Apply pressure. Clean cloths when slowed.
Okay.
Got it. I think.
You said he was stabbed, right? If the object he was stabbed with is still in him, don't take it out.
Okay.
It's stopping the worst of the bleeding right now. If anything, you should secure it so it stays where it is.
I wouldn't have thought of that.
I would.
It makes sense, though.
It's obvious.
God, that was a lot of info. But I think we can handle this.
Where's the
Glad
hospital?
you got it so far, because there's more to go.
What do you mean? What you mean?
I'm still with you, Doc. What else do we need to know?
If he's lost a lot of blood, he may enter shock. If he does, act fast. If you applied a cloth and it's bleeding through, don't remove it. Just apply another on top of it. If it's safe, elevate his legs to get blood circulating to his vital organs. Try to keep him warm. Get him to rest and reassure him. We need the patient to stay calm.
All right, don't replace bandages. Elevate his legs. Keep him warm.
This
and
is a lot.
calm. This is a lot.
I'm really sorry. That's as much as I can give you right now. Try to stop the bleeding. Find someone to get him stabilized, and get him here as quick as you can.
Don't know where the hospital is.
All right, Forrest. Casey's still on line 1.
All right, let's do this.
Hello? Hello? Forrest, are you there?
How's Jason?
I'm here. How is Jason doing?
Badly. He's still bleeding. I need help. I've been putting pressure on his stomach wound since you left, but he's still bleeding. I don't know what to do.
That's good, Casey. The nurse said to do that.
What about the knife in his leg?
Why did it pause on me?
It's got
I didn't even click that, just so everybody knows. I don't know how that happened.
to be hell. Should I pull it out?
No! Don't touch the knife.
No, don't touch the knife. The bleeding will get worse if you pull it out.
Are you sure?
Uh-huh.
I'm sorry. I'm gonna stop making suggestions.
No, don't worry, Casey. We're a team here. We're all going to get Jason through this. Casey, is his leg wound bleeding right now?
I hate looking at that knife. Yeah. It's bleeding. His stomach is worse, though.
We need to secure the knife, leave the knife alone. She said secure it in place, right?
I think we need to secure the knife so it doesn't move around. Do you have anything you can tie around it?
Yeah. There's some laundry piled up on top of the dryer, some cloths on the hood of the car, and what else? I guess I've got my jacket.
Cleaning rags, laundry. Let's do cleaning rags.
Take the cleaning rags and hold them over the wound.
I really hope these are clean. Here we go. I'm sorry, Jason. It's secure. I'm putting pressure on his stomach again. I'm starting to think we might make it.
Forrest, can I have a word?
No!
Casey, I'm gonna have a quick word with Peggy. Keep putting that pressure on and let us know when the bleeding is under control. You're doing great.
But what if something happens?
We'll still be here. Just shout if you need anything, and we'll be there. I promise.
Okay. I'll wait. Jason, please be okay.
What? What do you need to say right now?
What's up, Peggy?
We can't stay on the line with her all night.
What do you mean?
Dawn is still out there. What if other people need us?
I
You're
need
right.
us. I'm scared.
She's probably on her way to her next target right now.
Us.
Exactly. And you heard the nurse. We need someone there with training who can stabilize him. He's got to get to the hospital somehow.
Do you have a car? Should we leave? Like, they're like 2 streets over. Anyway, she'll have to drive him. Any suggestions? Could somebody nearby help? I don't know.
Could somebody nearby help them? Maybe drive them to the hospital?
You know, that's exactly what I was wondering.
Do you have anybody in mind?
Me! Let's go!
I might. A little before you started working here, KFAM did a mandatory first aid training course. Me and Karen missed it because we were away on a producer getaway.
You skipped it, didn't you? Never mind. So, how does KFAM's first aid course help us?
Casey said they're at 25 Nancy Drive, right?
Right.
Yeah? Why?
They put up a bunch of cheap houses around there about 10 years ago. So a bunch of people here at the station live around there.
Do you think any of them could help Casey and Jason?
Probably, but I don't know who lives there. And since I missed the training day, I don't know who knows first aid.
You're
you
so
call them
much
and
help.
ask?
I don't know everybody's numbers. I've only ever called Karen. Everybody's personnel info is probably in Reggie's office.
Got it. I'll look through their files
God.
in Reggie's office. It's a life or death situation. I'm sure they won't mind.
Right. But there are a couple of problems with that.
What? Oh, God, I gotta get over here. Hold on.
Naturally.
It's sensitive information, so Reggie probably locked it in his safe.
Great. Great. Do you have any idea what the combo for the safe could be?
Not a clue. Reggie's a serial note taker, though. Maybe something in his office will give it away.
Jesus.
Right. There is something else.
What else?
I'm not gonna like this, am I?
Have you ever heard, the future is floppy?
Peggy, what the hell are you talking about?
I'm talking about floppy disks. Floppy disks are like these futuristic things that have information on them.
When is this?
You put
The
them in a
80s?
computer and they do something.
Peggy, I know what a floppy disk is.
Anyway, Reggie decided that the future is floppy and started phasing out our physical records and replacing them with these floppy disks.
Fine.
I imagine it's the same for our personnel files.
That's good to know. Since we haven't heard anything from Casey, I'm guessing Jason's okay for now. I'll check out Reggie's office and see what I can find.
You'll need a key for that. I'll just slide it under my door now.
Thanks, Peggy.
You're so
I'll just
helpful.
have to look around.
Go, 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 go. What is more to do?
Good. I'll patch my mic down to the office, so you'll hear me over the intercom.
If this was a true situation, I would have been out this door so long ago. Okay, Reggie's office. Is this Reggie's office?
Not getting in there
No.
tonight.
Okay. Okay. I wish he would like take it to a jog or something, like run a little faster. Alright, it's gotta be down here. Okay, office. Office. Nope. Private. Okay. Has successfully completed the standard course in first aid. Reginald Scott. There we go. There's my answer. Don't need no floppy disk for that.
Looks like I need a 4-digit code.
What does that say? A very important date. What's a very important date? The date of Reginald's first aid training, or? Very important. What's it say? Clive, if you're reading this, stop stealing my post-it notes. Ask Jeannie where those tapes are. It's been weeks now. Overdue. Floppy disk. When I was younger, if you're interested, I had a floppy disk and it had this cat game on it. I think it was called like Cat Trap or Rat Trap or something like that. And it was a game that kind of looked like Minesweeper. Like it was like just a pixelated little crappy game. Floppy disk, people. I'm old. Is there an important date on this? I don't know. The future is now. Okay. Future's floppy. Oh, maybe I gotta put the disc into the computer. Okay, deep cuts.
Could this be it?
Pizza delivery killer who kills with a pizza cutter. Free slice on me. Terrifyingly, there is never any pizza. What happened to the original delivery guy? Maybe write him in as a final girl's boyfriend. Protagonist is college student Megan, surname to follow. It's like he was trying to make a horror game or a horror movie. She's smart, beautiful, resourceful, and lactose intolerant. Amplifies the divide between her and her pizza killer. Takes place on 11/07. Very important date for the town. Great goose gathering. Event where a large number of geese appear suddenly and save the town from starvation. Try to link this into the greater story. Need to kill off Megan's support network throughout the movie. Like Acts 3, but even scarier. Maybe partner with Ponty's Pizza for the launch. 1 out of 10 orders. Just receive a pizza. Okay. Wait, what's the date? 11:07. Okay. Ooh.
Nope.
Sorry.
That's not working. Must be something else.
Oh, hold on.
Nice.
Okay. Personnel file, Carter Bradley. Huh? Hold on, my cat is meowing. I gotta let her out. I just ran my cat over. Sweetie, I'm so sorry. Oh, poor babe. I must have ran over her tail. I'm sorry. Let's get back to the game. I didn't kill my cat. Alright, there is a tape, or a floppy disk, sorry, on me. Oh crap, they're gonna make me take this out. Where's the eject? Alright. Oh wait, what's this note say? Axe Forever. Needs to write pitch document. Good title. Bring back original. Okay. Let's see what you got on me, buddy.
Get a load of this, Peggy. Apparently, I'm a lone wolf type.
Forrest, what are you doing? We don't have time for this. We have a man literally dying on the line, and we're more interested in you.
You're right. I'm sorry. I need to focus on possible candidates. I can read the rest of this later.
Forrest Nash, show host. Date of birth is April 5th, 1940. Jesus. Come on in, Romero Street. So I have his address. I have phone number. I can't believe we actually got the Forrest Nash here in Gallows Creek. His motivation may be low. His demands are a bit beyond our means. And he's currently blacklisted from any reputable station. But honestly, we don't have a reputation to lose. Forrest isn't really integrating with the team. Seems to have this lone wolf type of thing going on. Heard him call Jeannie, Janine, and Brenda in his first week. Hopefully this changes when he gets settled. I've paired Forrest with Peggy for this show. They seem to have developed a relationship of sorts pretty quickly, which is good because we don't sure have any show budget to pair him with Karen. Okay, so that was cute. I need to go to Reginald. Reginald Scott. Is there a Reginald? Peggy. Now I'm interested.
Hey, Peggy.
Shut up!
I think Reggie's on to you and Karen. Maybe don't bring those little drink umbrellas into work for a while.
What? Why are you reading my file? You need to find someone who can help Casey. We already know I can. Don't waste time.
You're right. I'm sorry. I need to focus on possible candidates. I really shouldn't have read both. We're in a hurry.
Alright, May 23rd. I've never seen somebody gel with everybody as quickly as Peggy has. Her, Karen, and Barbara have really become a little family already. Maybe we need to run this station on girl power. Hopefully it's cheaper than electric. Sometimes I wonder if Peggy secretly wants her own show. She hasn't been shy about getting involved in the calls on the screen. Sometimes it feels as though Forrest could just leave for a coffee mid-call and nobody would know. Okay. Peggy and Karen have missed another work event, this time first aid training. Because of their training sessions, their collection of cocktail parasols grows after each session. Why are they doing training sessions at the bar? Okay, that's funny. Alrighty, we need Reginald. Reginald. John, Hedges, Karen, and Barbara. There is none on Reginald. Okay, so maybe I just gotta go through all these then. What was that noise? What the fuck was that? You just scared me. Craven Street. Barbara's really getting on well with all the staff here. Everybody gave her great feedback at our last review. I get the feeling there's something going on with her and Brad. Barbara got another cat recently. She must have been had at least 5 now. Daisy, Murphy, Penelope, Freddie, and... Okay. Barbara laughed when I told her about the concept for a new horror script. I don't care what she thinks. Okay, this doesn't help. What the fuck was that noise? What other ones do I have? This one? Carter? Bradley Carter? Bradley Carter. When I hired Brad at our station's food critic, people said I was crazy. He lives on Axe Down Lane. Maybe this is important. We only have 3 takeout places and a diner. What's the point? Bradley and Barbara seem to be spending an awful lot of time together. I didn't realize she was so interested in Brad's work. Brad and Barbara ended up missing our first aid training. Okay, well. Not you. God. Let's see. John Hedges. Okay, Nancy Drive. Here we go. John refused to engage with the first aid trainer during the course. I know he was a war medic, but it was a station policy to send everybody regardless. John apparently has a bunch of medical equipment in his home that he procured from the military. Is that legal? Spoke to John again about eating the free samples. Okay, it's clearly him. That's obvious. So what's his name? John Hedges.
Hey, Peggy, you there?
Yeah, I'm here. Did you find what we need?
Oop. I think we know who to call.
I think I know who our best bet is to help Casey and Jason.
All right, good work. Who should I...
Hello? Is anybody there? Please pick up.
John Hedges.
Casey, I'm here. What's wrong?
Jason started going pale. I tried to get him to rest, but he just threw up everywhere. What's happening? What do I do?
Did he have booze? He's going into shock. Peggy, what did the nurse say? He's going into shock.
God, it sounds like he's going into shock. Casey, just stay calm. It's going to be okay.
But the bleeding seemed to slow down. Did I mess up? Jason,
Oh,
I'm sorry.
elevate his legs.
Casey, calm down. You've done everything right. I need you to listen to me, okay? For Jason.
What did the nurse say to do about shock?
Put his legs up. Elevate his wounds. His legs.
Casey, I need you to elevate Jason's legs. We need to get the blood flowing to his vital organs.
Got it. Jason, stay with me. I'm just gonna move you. This might hurt. Okay. I propped his legs up on some boxes.
Okay.
I'm looking at my notes. We need to get Jason as warm and comfortable as possible. Do you have anything you could use nearby, Casey?
Yeah. I still have some laundry next to me. I'll wrap him in some blankets.
Alright.
Just give me a second. Sorry. Jason's bleeding through his bandages. Should I get him new ones? Or... Oh, God.
Place the bandage. Apply an additional.
Don't remove the bandage. Apply another one on top of it. Do you still have something you can use?
I've used the rest of the laundry to keep him warm, so... I'll use my jacket.
Alright.
I can always get a new one. I'll fix his bandage and get him warm. Hold on, please. I'm done. You're gonna be okay, Jason. Just relax now, okay? Forrest, I'm scared. He's not doing well. Is he? Is he gonna...
Be strong.
Casey, I need you to be strong for Jason. Sit with him and reassure him that everything's gonna be okay.
Yeah.
Okay?
Okay. But please, I can't give him what he needs. Please, help. I can't lose him.
All right, Forrest, we need to hurry. Jason doesn't sound like he's doing too well. You said you knew who to call earlier? Who was it?
Something Hedges. John Hedges.
We need to call John Hedges. He lives on Nancy Drive. He didn't really participate in the first aid training, but he's a former war medic. He's probably the most trained person we have.
Yeah.
Really? I never really spoke to him before. A war medic, huh?
Yeah, and
Can't believe it.
according to Reggie's notes, John keeps all of his old equipment at his house. He's something of a hoarder.
All right. What's his number?
5420735.
Calling now. Let's hope he picks.
He better.
Who the hell is this calling me at? What time is it?
John, it's Forrest Nash here at KFAM. We have an emergency and we need your help.
Forrest? If this is a work emergency, then it can wait until the goddamn morning. Just leave me a note like everybody else.
No. This is a medical. Somebody who's been stabbed. What's he mean?
John, no, this is a medical emergency. A man has been stabbed by the Whistling Man, or never mind. He's badly hurt and he's going to die unless we get someone to him now.
The Whistling Man? What kind of joke is this?
John, we're not kidding. A man is gonna die if we don't help him right now.
Seriously? I haven't been called on for over 10 years.
Just go.
Where's the patient? What's his condition?
He's at 25 Nancy Drive. I think we got his friend to stem the bleeding, but he's gone into shock. He's passed out right now.
You say he was stabbed? Do you know the extent of his injuries?
From what we were told, he has 2 major stab wounds. One to the stomach and one to the leg. The knife is still in his leg, and the stomach wound is open.
Understood. Let me grab a few supplies and I'll head right over. Damned if he dies on my watch.
Yeah.
Thank you, John. We'll let him know you're on your way.
Good luck.
Hello,
Hell yeah.
Casey. Are you there? How are we doing?
Bad. Jason seemed really weak and then just started thrashing.
How's he now?
What about now? Is he still thrashing?
He's passed out. Please tell me you found someone to help.
Casey, help is on the way. My colleague will be there soon.
You hear that, Jason? Someone is coming. You're gonna be just fine. Just hold on for me, okay? Just hold on.
Come on.
Hello, Casey. This is John Hedges. I'm here about Jason. Please let me in.
Well, we saved him. I think.
I'm guessing that's Jason there. Casey, I'm gonna need your help. Forrest, Peggy, don't you two worry. We've got this from here.
Okay. Forrest, we'll call you back later. I have to go now.
Good luck, everyone.
Aw, that was good.
God, I hope he's gonna be all right.
And with that, the show moves on. We're sending our best wishes to Jason.
The Whistling Man has had more than enough time to get
after
here.
all that excitement, I think we could use some music.
Come back upstairs when you're ready.
This poster. I want to believe. Oh, man. Can I put this down? Oh, here we go. Whew. I heard that, like, big-ass banging noise, though. Ooh, this is still open. Creepy. Okay. Well, let's go.
I better put a record on.
Girl, put your records on. Tell me your favorite song.
David Scopo.
Here comes one of my favorites.
Great.
It's getting pretty late. This might be your last break for the night, so try to enjoy it. Give me a buzz when you want to go back on air.
Now, what do you want me to do? Shoot some hoops? That's what I'm talking about. Call you.
Let's roll.
You got it. We've got another call coming through, too.
Alright. Yeah, there's no chance that Dawn is not outside our building. She was like 2 streets over, like 40 minutes ago.
The line's lit up. I need to take the call.
I got it.
Welcome back to 189.16, The Scream. I believe we have another caller on the line. How are you tonight, caller?
Forrest! It's me, Roller Ricky.
Yay!
Oh, and Maxie's here too.
Good to hear from ya.
Good to hear from you again. How are you both doing?
Oh, we're good, man, thanks to you. You're like our guardian angel.
That wouldn't be a bad look for you, Forrest. A little White Wing Halo number? Maybe something for the KFAM Halloween party.
All right, everyone, let's calm down. Ricky, I'm just glad we could help you and Maxie.
Is there anything else we can help you with, Ricky?
Actually, I think I have some info that might help you.
Okay, from the TAC?
Oh? What's that?
See, man, me and Jason know each other.
Okay.
You know each other?
Yeah, we went to Gallows High and played on the football team together. He was a gnarly offensive linesman, and I was our star wide receiver. Runner Ricky, they called me.
That's great.
All right, and what does that have to do with tonight?
Well, because George, the guy who drowned, he was on our team too.
Oh.
Tell me about him. What was George like?
I didn't know him for long, man. Sad to say. We had our first team party on the night he drowned. He seemed like such a good dude.
Ricky, were you there when George drowned?
No, man. Once the party turned, I beat feet out of there. Man, I remember George and his girl there.
Who?
There was a whole lot of love, man. I could see it, you know?
Dawn?
Ricky, please. What was her name?
I never got her name, man. He just called her Bean.
Bean?
I didn't really know her before or see her after that.
Then what did she look like? Please, tell us
Dawn
anything
is
you remember.
avenging her
I just
boyfriend's
remember
murder.
a pretty girl, man. I'm sorry.
Ricky, you said the party didn't last long. What happened?
We were just having a good time, and then the next thing I knew, everyone was running for their life. I looked up and saw a goddamn whistling man in the trees. And I never ran so fast in my life.
So Dawn
I ran straight
became the
home.
whistling man? Again?
Didn't know about George until next morning at school.
I'm guessing it was whistling night, wasn't it? That the whistling man was just another kid.
Oh.
Yeah. I don't know how George died, but I always felt like if anyone deserved to die that night, it should have been me.
Okay.
And
Ricky, it wasn't your fault. You're not a bad person.
I know that now, man. It took a long time to learn, but yeah, just thought I'd tell you all what I know.
Thank you, Ricky.
This helps. Thank you.
You got it, man. Anyway, I think it's time for me and Maxie to free up your phone lines. Thanks for listening, man. I'll let you to it.
I'm glad he survived. I
Night,
like
Ricky.
him.
All right, folks. Looks like we got a new lead in the case. If anyone has any info about this mysterious bean, please call in.
If she was George's girlfriend back then, she's probably in her mid to late 30s now. Huh. Oh, we have another call coming in, but hang on.
What's up, Peggy?
What?
Peggy?
You're gonna want to take this call off the air.
Who is it?
Just do it.
All right, folks, it's time for another track. Here's one to help you sit back and relax. We'll be right back after this. I hope this is good news, Peggy. Who have we got?
Find out for yourself on line 1.
Why are you laughing?
Hello?
Forrest, I'm glad I got back through to you.
Oh!
Sounds like it's been a busy night, huh?
Surprise! It's Leslie, our 911 operator, leading the charge from Henderson to come save us. It's so good to hear from you. Are you okay?
I am. I'm driving back with an officer from Henderson now. We got back into radio range a little while ago. We've been listening in, but haven't been able to get through until now.
It's been a long night.
Ever since you found Sheriff Matthews, it's only gotten worse. It's been a long night.
Well, it shouldn't be too much longer now. I'm glad I got through to you. I wanted to let you all know what's going on. I made it to Henderson.
Okay.
Turns out somebody had cut the phone lines, and they had no idea what was happening. After I told them, well, their sheriff sent a goddamn squad back with me to stop this.
Hell yeah.
That's great news. That's crazy about the phone lines, though. Do you think the whistling man cut them?
I'm guessing so. I don't know how the whistling man did it. But that doesn't matter right now. Listen, we're coming in hot, but we need your help. I know Gallows Creek isn't a big town, but if we don't know where the whistling man is, we can't get him.
He's here,
Or
probably.
that's where you come in.
You can count on us. What do you need?
It might be a long shot, but here goes. The Whistling Man already called up a few times.
Yeah.
I bet she calls again. We're still a little ways out of town, so if she calls, stall her. Buy as much time as you can for us to get in. And while you're talking to her, try to figure out where she is. We'll be listening in, so once her location is known, we'll head straight there and end this
God, I'm
nightmare.
nervous.
I'll do my best.
I'm bad with the
I know
directions.
Heck, I can see the headlines now. Forrest Nash's interview of a lifetime. Anyway, I'll radio the other cars and tell them the plan is a go. Hopefully the next time I see you, it'll be with our killer behind bars. Take care now.
We'll see you soon, Leslie. Oh, thank God. It sounds like this is almost over. We're nearly through this.
Okay.
Best we don't waste any time then. Let's get back on air.
You got it.
I'm scared, guys.
Time to turn the music off.
Okay.
Bringing you back live now.
Welcome back to The Scream with me, Forrest Nash. The line is lit up, but before I get to our next caller, I just want to say, things are looking up. It's almost over. But for now, let's bring in our next caller.
I clicked the button already. Hold on.
Evening, caller. This is Forrest Nash.
Hello, Forrest. This is John Hedges. I'm here with Casey.
Oh, good.
I wanted to give you an update on Jason.
John! Is he gonna be okay?
He's a fighter. He'll be fine. We've got him stabilized and resting in a bed. We're preparing to move him to the hospital.
Thank you so much. If you hadn't been there, then... God, I don't even want to think about what would have happened.
Of course, Casey. We're just happy he's okay.
John, Casey, you two did all the work. Tell Jason to get well soon from us, whenever he's up for it.
Well, why don't you tell him yourself?
Is this Forrest?
Jason!
Jason! We meet at last.
It's good to hear you, Jason. How are you?
Oh, well, you know. I've got a hole in my stomach, and there's a knife in my leg, but John gave me something to take the edge off. So, I might feel even better than either of you. Oh.
Take it easy until you get to St. Gabriel's.
I will. But, before that, I needed to call you.
Why?
I'm guessing the Whistling Man is still out there?
Yeah.
Yes, the Whistling Man's still out there. Why do you ask? You know something about the Whistling Man, don't you?
Yeah. I do.
Can we talk about what happened earlier?
Go for it.
We spoke to Roller Ricky not long after you were attacked.
You spoke to Ricky? Is he alright?
He is now. I mean, he was attacked earlier, but this call came after.
Hey, guys, I'm really sorry, but there's a call on the other line. I just need to make sure we don't have another situation brewing. You fill Jason in on what happened. I'll be right back.
Sure, Peggy. Sorry, Jason, where was I?
That's suspicious.
Ah, yep. Ricky's fine. You don't need to worry about him.
That's a relief.
He told us about George.
Sounds like everything's finally coming out now. It's been tough to hold it all in.
Sounds like you've been holding back about something awful, Jason.
Who is she talking
I'm
to?
part of the reason my best friend is dead, Forrest. And the few who knew about it said if I ever said anything, I'd find myself in jail. For a long time.
That's scary.
It was hell. And then the town just moved on. Like he'd never existed.
Who killed George that night?
Some of the guys on the football team had an idea for a way we could haze the newcomers. We decided to plan a party in the woods and have the Whistling Man crash it. It was stupid. We each had a role. I was the stabbed friend.
There you go.
At the party that night, I left the group for a second. Met our Whistling Man. Pretended to get stabbed in front of everyone. Started an almighty panic. Those screams. that was the last time I saw or heard George alive.
How did George die, Jason?
I don't know. I was playing dead. But when I heard her scream...
Ricky mentioned a girl named Bean. Is that who you mean?
Bean? Oh yeah. I guess George did call her that. Yeah. He called her Bean. I heard her again tonight, Forrest.
Yep.
Her name was...
What? What happened? Are we still on air?
No, we're not. Seems like the power is completely gone.
How do we get it back on?
I don't, we can use the emergency generator down in the basement.
Who was on the phone?
We picked it up a while ago in case we ever needed to do an emergency broadcast.
An emergency broadcast?
Emergency? You know, nuclear war, alien attack, broadcasting a serial killer's location to the cops so we can end this nightmare.
Fair point.
It's in the storage area, in the far back corner, up on the wall.
I'm scared.
You spotted it earlier when you were digging around for all those tapes. It'll have a big red button. Just press that. I'll see you when you're back.
Who was on the phone, Peggy? I'm scared. Oh, I don't want to do this. I don't want to do this at all. Oh, it's eerie when it's dark. What is this? What is this? Was that always there? Maybe it was. I don't know. I just never noticed it. Oh god.
Far back corner. Why is this station so big?
Yeah, I think it's like an electric thing on the wall. The far end, I think? Oh, I thought it was this. Never mind. Crouch. There we go. Oh, this thing.
That must be it.
I'm scared.
Oh, we've got power.
Restore the power. Okay.
The whistling man. I need to warn Peggy.
Okay, hold on. Crouch. Go, 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 go. I gotta get back to the radio. Back to the radio. Peggy!
Peggy, are you there? Are you... Peggy! I need to get back upstairs.
Oh my god. Oh my god, I knew this was gonna happen. Peggy's gonna be kidnapped or killed or she's in on it. I don't know. Which way? This way. Oh, guys, what do you think? Make your predictions now.
What the hell?
What? Oh, excuse me. What? What the hell, what? Anyway, let's keep going. Make your predictions now, folks.
Oh no.
Peggy.
Peggy! Where'd you go?
That actually scared me.
This can't be happening.
Hello? No, I don't want to sit. Why are you walking on the table, you freak? Have some manners, God.
A call.
A call? Where's Peggy's buttons? Oh. This is eerie. Hold on, let me get a nice thumbnail.
Did Dawn press the Peggy button? Did she want me to hit it on my end?
Okay. Where's Peggy?
Where's Peggy, Dawn?
Have some patience, Forrest. It's almost the end of the night. Almost the end of the show. But it's not over just yet. Got a little time still.
Are you her sister?
So let's make the most of it.
Alright, let's.
I'm happy to hear that.
Huh?
I thought we'd end tonight's Whistling Man special with a special guest.
Who?
The one who started it all. Let me take that out of your mouth and...
You crazy bitch!
You're not even moving.
Let me go!
Welcome to the air, Mr. Teddy Gallows Jr.
Wait.
It's all gonna come out tonight, Teddy. Your daddy and his money saved you 20 years ago.
Either my game is glitched and the Whistling Man is supposed to be moving around right now, or I have Dawn on the phone and someone dressed as the Whistling Man standing in front of me. Which might be Peggy. Do we think it's Peggy?
But even if you crawl out of his coffin with all the money in the world.
Wait, where the hell is Teddy? How are you talking to him if you're here with me?
Oh my god.
Because I'm not there with you, Forrest. I'm here with Teddy.
Peggy?
And if he says where that is, well, he knows he'll get it.
Then who's here?
Wait, then who am I looking at?
Forrest Nash, let me introduce you and all of Gallows Creek to my boy, Henry Barrow.
Oh. I thought he was gonna say, my sister. Your son? Hi, Henry. Okay, remember they said, I really thought it was Peggy for a second. They said we have to keep her talking, so let's try to keep her talking.
Hi, Henry. Nice to meet you.
Don't mind him. He's just shy.
So there were two Whistling. Of course. That explains how you were always able to get around town so quickly. And that's how you escaped the secret archives in the newspaper office.
Don't think I've forgotten about that, Forrest. Locking my sweet boy away like an animal.
Hang on. Did you say Barrow? Then are you?
Let me just get this mask off.
Beam!
Damn uncomfortable thing. No wonder Mooney went crazy wearing this.
Mooney.
There we go.
Marie Campbell? George's old girl. Oh, well, it sure has been years since I last saw. Oh, God damn it.
Not Dawn, huh? Quiet, Teddy. Where's this going?
Marie Campbell. So, not Dawn, huh?
No, not Dawn.
What are you going to...
Hit him again!
Everyone's gonna know now what Teddy did. He killed George that night. This night. 20 years ago.
He did?
Listen to me. You...
You're gonna talk when I talk to you. And not a moment before. Meanwhile, Forrest, I'm gonna give you the chance to talk. You're gonna help me reveal what really happened to George all those years ago.
Why should I help you? Why should I play any part in this?
Because I think you believe in justice.
You think this is justice?
You have no goddamn idea, Forrest. These people you've been trying to save, they were all in on it. They all knew George was murdered, but...
Murdered? Listen,
Ooh, did she kill him?
I said you speak when you're spoken to. Now, I know you've done some good work tonight in piecing together what happened to George 20 years ago, and that's why I want you to interview us.
I can do that.
Interview you? Alright, I can do that.
Thank you. I want you to help me and Teddy tell the story, Forrest. Do a good job. And hell, you might be the only one to leave here alive.
What about Peggy?
I need to drag this out. If I can buy Leslie time to get back to Gallows Creek, and if I can find out where Marie is, then this can end.
Maybe not talk out loud, Forrest.
Teddy, we'll start with you. Just, talk me through what happened that night. How did it start?
how would I know? It was 20 years ago.
Hit him, Marie.
Hit him again, Marie.
What the hell? God damn it. Okay. Our first team party was coming up. And when I saw the date it was scheduled for, I had an idea for a way we could prank the new guys.
Whistling night, right? The night Mooney vanished.
It was the night Mooney, the original Whistling Man, vanished. Isn't that right?
That's right. And, hell, it seemed too perfect to pass up. I was just surprised no one had ever thought to do it before.
Wait. You mean this was the first Whistling night?
Keep talking, Teddy.
We went up near Whistling Point. God, who was there? Me, Jason, and George, of course. But George didn't come alone. He brought Marie.
And Roller Ricky, he was there too, wasn't he?
Yes, Ricky was there too. Runner Ricky, our wide receiver. I helped him off the bottle, you know.
Good.
Because I'm a decent man.
Is that so?
Yes, it is. He came apart one day. Some people do. He had some issues. Wasn't stable. I didn't want him to hurt his chances in life. So, I helped him keep himself together.
You were afraid he would talk about that night, weren't you?
Keep talking.
About midway through the night, we put the prank into action.
We looked up at the trees and saw Jason there, bloody, like he'd just been stabbed. And the Whistling Man, screaming. George and I and Ricky, we got left behind. But Ricky was in on it too. I know he was. He and Teddy were as close as anybody. Teddy must have told him the plan.
Okay, so he deserves to die. Did you ask Ricky? No. I don't know.
Did you ask Ricky if he knew or not?
I didn't see any reason to. Why?
Because Ricky phoned up earlier. He didn't know anything about it, Marie.
What?
He had no idea what was happening. He said he was as terrified as anybody. Isn't that right, Teddy? You didn't tell him, did you?
Ricky never could keep his mouth shut. If we told him, he would have given everything away.
But well, it doesn't matter. He didn't run his mouth enough to tell anybody about it afterwards. He's still guilty.
It was just a stupid prank.
Yeah, but you killed somebody.
Hit him again, Marie.
Oh, God damn it!
You made George think Jason had been murdered. He thought his best friend was dead.
And so tonight you stabbed him for real?
It's the role he wanted to play.
Jason's still alive, Marie. He was with a friend. We talked her through how to stop the bleeding. And got him professional help just in time.
Oh. Well, shame he didn't have the good sense to die earlier. He's gonna regret that. Enough about him. Me and George took off running, but somehow we got separated in the woods. I ended up near the bottom of Whistling Point, and when I noticed George wasn't with me, I panicked. And then, I don't know how he snuck up on me, but the Whistling Man grabs me. I scream, and he starts laughing, telling me it's just a joke.
I can stall for time here.
How did you feel?
How did you feel in that moment?
I felt like nothing was real. I felt small and confused.
I love how her son is just standing here. Who was under that mask?
Who was under the mask, Marie? Who was the Whistling Man?
It was Chuck. Chuck Brody.
Chuck Brody.
Laughing away. But then he stops. And he's looking up. at the top of Whistling Point.
What was he looking at? Teddy, what happened next?
Nothing. I mean, it was just...
Teddy?
George fell off Whistling Point.
Oh. Where were you? How do you know? Why do you fall?
Why'd he fall, Teddy?
He just...
You pushed him. You were up there. You were dressed as the Whistling Man too, and...
I didn't push him, God damn it! I just chased him up there, and he kept backing up. When I saw he was about to go over, I reached out.
Take the mask off.
That's what you saw.
You liar!
It's not my fault. He didn't know it was a joke. If he'd had any brains, he would have realized.
Hit him, Marie.
Ugh, you bitch. No one's going to believe this. After all you did.
I believe her.
You... What?
Why else cover it up?
My future was at stake, Nash. You know what it's like. People like us are bred for bigger things.
Okay, Teddy.
I'm going to be the mayor of this town.
You're going to be dead pretty soon.
And then governor. And then, who knows? What happened that night was tragic. It should never have happened. But it was a mistake. It was just a stupid joke gone wrong. So my father sent Clive out to clean it up. Why should a blip ruin my future?
George was a blip?
That's an evil thing to say, Teddy.
That's the way it is. My father agreed with me.
Sandra found him the next morning while out jazz running.
She found him in the river, but she lied about that to protect Teddy.
She said something about her rent going up, unless she... Teddy, did your father own Sandra Sharp's dance studio?
It's Gallows Creek, not Shark Creek.
You're dead, Teddy.
I'd answer the question if I were you, Teddy.
Yes, okay. We own most of the town.
That's it then. Your father was going to run her out of business, unless she lied and said she found him in the reservoir instead of the river.
What my father did in his business dealings is nothing to do with me.
The false reports. That's why you killed Sheriff Matthews too, isn't it, Maria? Not just to get him out of the way, but...
Everyone was in on it, Forrest. Even the coroner wrote a fake report. Said George was drinking. That he just got himself into trouble. And...
Fake report? I only heard the tapes.
You'd be disgusted by it.
For all it's worth, Virginia didn't have much of a choice. She had a sick sister whose treatments she couldn't afford. She played along with the gallows to save her sister's life. And her own.
Even still, she should have told the truth. I did my part. I tried everything I could think of. I even went to the newspaper, but no. That coward killed the story. We'll take care of Maurice Russell later.
You've been through hell.
When will the killing end, Marie?
End? When does it end?
You can't kill the world. This has to stop sometime.
It has to. Never should have started. He shouldn't have pushed my George off the cliff. He should have been punished. But it's coming to a stop. At least for now. Here, where George and I first met, before he joined your football team, was right after he shot the winning throw.
Wait a sec.
School gym. Where's Mila? Hold on. Where's Marie holding Teddy hostage? I'm scared. Oh, shit. Let's save it again. Ah! Because in case I make the wrong choice. Okay. Where is he holding him hostage? I mean, I was listening to everything, but I didn't pick up, like, a place. I wasn't thinking about that. She said right here. What did she say? Fuck! What did she say? Right here where we had the winning throw or something? Is that what she said? Football field.
You're at the football field.
Jesus Christ! Forrest, you idiot! We're in the gym at Gallows Creek High!
I told you not to do that.
Wait!
Oh.
He's dead too now, isn't he?
He is. Anyway.
Okay, hold on. I'm just gonna save a different save. I just want to see what would happen if I chose the right answer.
Gallows Creek High, in the gymnasium.
That's right, Forrest. Not that it matters, but yes, we're here. Anyway.
Oh, Teddy Gallows Jr. survived the whistling, man. Well, at least now we know I could have saved him, but I don't really want to, so. We're going back.
That about wraps up the interview with Teddy. So.
Marie? Where? Oh my god.
Peg!
What? Where's Peggy? She just say Marie? Is that her sister?
Teddy!
Peggy, it's been so long since I've seen your face. I worried you wouldn't come. And here I was, thinking you'd forgot me.
I'd never forget my own sister.
Sister? Peggy, what's happening? Why are you even there?
Wanna explain?
I was right!
Earlier, while you were speaking to Jason, I got a call. Do you remember? Well, it was from Dawn.
Uh-huh.
She said that my sister Marie was there that night George died. And that I should come to the gym for a reunion.
And when you walked in, you found out.
That my sister is the whistling man.
Okay, hold on a second. So she got a call from Dawn, and she's like, she knows Dawn was trying to break into the roller rink. So she goes, you gotta come and see your sister, she's here. So Peggy, without saying anything to us, just drives on over to the gymnasium. That's stupid. Peggy, you stupid.
Good to see you too, Peggy.
Why didn't you tell me any of this?
She said that it was my last chance to see my sister.
Okay.
I knew if I told you, you'd try to stop me.
I would have, because you're
come
stupid.
with me when we need you on the radio. And I just...
Whatever.
I'm sorry. This has to be a lot for
Whatever.
you.
I just... What happened to you, Marie? You just disappeared one day.
Disappeared? I was thrown out, Peggy. I begged Mom and Dad to do something about what happened that night. But did they care? No. They told me to stay quiet. They only cared when they learned I'd been with George.
And I was pregnant.
And
Marie, I'm so sorry. I never knew.
it's not your fault. Really, it's Mom and Dad I should be seeing right now. But since they're dead and gone, well, I'll have to settle for the next best thing.
Is that why you text Eugene? Why are we bringing up Eugene?
Don't. Marie, listen to me. You don't have to do this.
Someone has to pay for what they did.
Marie, please.
Mom and Dad are gone, Peggy. Besides, you forgot me. Just like the rest. You forgot.
Is there any way I can prove Peggy didn't forget Marie?
I don't know. I don't know. She said, I haven't seen my sister since. Just play my last YouTube video for her. dead alone. Put it down. Put it down. Okay, happy birthday, sis.
Marie, Peggy never forgot about you.
Of course this would be here.
Keep your mouth shut.
She kept a card from you. She kept it here on her desk.
What card?
The card you made me for my 8th birthday.
What does it say then?
Now
Happy
you're
birthday,
great and
Peg.
8.
Now you're great and 8. Love, M.
Okay.
I...
Henderson police! Freeze!
Oh shit!
Henry! Get out of there!
Peggy!
We have 1 wounded, 1 dead, and we're in pursuit of the suspect.
Henderson police, freeze!
Ah!
Forrest!
Leslie, how's Peggy?
She's been cut pretty bad, but we're here now.
I'll be okay. God, Marie!
Hey, officer! I
Peggy
need you to
Weaver
look out for Peggy.
survived.
She needs help. Now. We got here just in the nick of time.
Where's Marie?
She bolted right as we got here.
Jesus.
The police are right on her heels. It won't be long now. It's over, Forrest.
Well, that's not confirmation.
Well, folks, it was a long night, but we made it through together.
Did we?
I'm gonna head off to go check on Peggy. This has been Forrest Nash.
Good night and good morning. It's been a scream.
And it's been a scream.
Forrest Nash survived. Was I able to die? Oh shit. What is this? Oh my god, this is so loud. It looks like we saved pretty much everybody. We didn't save Murphy. Sadly, that was the saddest one, I think. Teddy Gallows don't give a fuck. Martinez was the first one. You know, that was bound to happen. And Chuck. I'm just dumb. But everybody else I saved. And I'm really, really proud of that. Skip the epilogue. Okay. Wow. My hair looks a little frazzled, but that was so much fun. I enjoyed that game so much. And can I just say, I was right. I knew it was Peggy's sister. I was thinking towards the end, like as soon as the sun walked out and was standing in front of us that whole time, I was like, oh my god, no way. Like, what the fuck? I really thought it was Peggy's sister, and I was right. It was just the little, like, things that they added in, like, oh yeah, I haven't seen my sister since, you know, and like, just, the game wouldn't add those little bits of information in if they weren't important, and I don't know, I just thought that was really fun. I hope you guys enjoyed that. I wish I played it sooner, but it's been just in my Steam library for a long time. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I did. I know the end was a little bit long, and it is a lot of reading. It's a lot of sitting and listening. It's not a lot of gameplay, but I hope that I made it interesting for you guys. I hope I made it an enjoyable experience. That was great. I really, really liked that. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.